Hello friends, welcome to Price Sugar. This time we have come up with another video on the Huawei Honor 6X smartphone. No doubt the Honor X is a great budget smartphone, but just like every time, phones may have missed certain features that other phones provide in the same price range. Today we will discuss those features which aren't available in this smartphone and may also become the reason of not buying this device. The Honor 6X has a metal back, plastic top and bottom edges, a dual camera in the vertical orientation, and a fingerprint sensor on the back. The overall look of this phone is not that impressive at first sight. The phone is thick, with little flex in the body due to which the grip of the phone is not versatile enough to hold it with one hand. It is also shorter by 4mm than its predecessor, the 5X. The Honor weighs 162 gram, which is actually heavier than the 158 gram of Honor 5X, and the curved back rounded edges makes it look a little sluggish to feel it in hands. It feels reassuringly heavy due to an imbalance of good quality. Also guys, you may feel that it lacks good matte finish, but it depends on the individual choice which material they like in the smartphone. The Honor 6X hasn't provided any Corning Gorilla Glass protection, and if you check, the G4 Plus is offering the protection glass at the same price range. The Moto G4 Plus may be a very strong competitor for this smartphone as the G4 is offering better features than the Honor 6X in the same price range. Let's come to the processor of the Honor 6X. The processors are not the latest ones which are being used in this phone. As per the specs, the Honor 6X has high silicon Kirin 655 chipset, octa-core CPU and Mali T830MT2 as a GPU. You can compare the hardware features with the G4 Plus, which is available at the same price. The G4 Plus has the Qualcomm MSM8952 Snapdragon 617 processor, the latest Adreno 405 GPU, which is good for gaming purpose as well. No doubt the Honor 6X can handle intensive applications somehow in well manner, but while playing high-end games, it slightly goes warm and the battery temperature increases concurrently. When we perform normal Android operation, it lags in between and stops unnecessarily, which often looks weird and cheap to be expected in this phone. Battery life totally depends on the way of usage. If you are a normal user, the Honor 6X battery would last for a full day. But what about the battery usage in case of internet, multitasking, camera usage, application usage, and while playing games? So we can say that the battery consumption depends on various factors. The battery life is initially not so good. Using it as my primary device with Facebook app installed and receiving less number of push notifications, emails and messages, it manages only 7 to 8 hours until full drain. Most probably the battery backup will demoralize Huawei's fans, but that's the truth. Though it charges a lot faster, but within the same manner it drains quickly in few hours with normal usage of apps. Instead, in the same bar, the Lenovo P2 is the winner. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 embedded for high intensity multiplayer gaming while managing the battery temperature to normal state at the same time. And the battery is even more than our expectation, which stands at 5100 mAh power capacity. It has a fast charging mode that delivers the best power with keeping all the applications ready and active. The 6X supports dual SIM functionality but is limited to either use 2 SIM cards at one time or use one SIM card and a micro SD card another time. It has a hybrid mode, which means it will make you sacrifice a second SIM card for additional storage. Users can either use SIM cards or can swap it with one SIM and a micro SD card in its second SIM slot. Moreover, the 6X has a micro USB port but not the new USB-C port for charging, which is quite disappointing. It might be helpful for the short term while using your existing micro USB cables, but soon almost everything will start using the USB-C port and Honor 6X will be the odd one out at that period of time. Whereas if we look into the same segment budget phones, we can get that USB-C type port embedded into them with seamless fast charging experience. Lenovo and even more brands carry great smartphones with USB-C embedded into them, hence adding to the great smartphone experience for users. Thanks for watching this video. We will be back soon with another new smartphone review.